The second day of the 2021 Iowa State Fair is in the books. Safety is the name of the game. With all the crowds, that means Iowa State Fair police must provide around-the-clock surveillance, even when no one is around. Local 5's Khalil Maycock gives us a closer look at what the officers do when the park is empty.
So when I first arrive, I'll check my emails and find out what happened over the overnights.
That's the early morning exercise Commander Randy Jones does every day during fair season. It's part of his process for keeping fairgoers and vendors safe. And while the park is empty, he and his officers don't relax. They still patrol the grounds. One helpful tool, these video cameras.
It provides eyes throughout the fairgrounds, so it's like having an officer everywhere.
And before the sun comes up, all the officers meet.
Anybody have any issues yesterday that we need to address?
It's where the officers talk about the duties for the day, what they should expect, and if there are any important people coming. After this meeting wraps up, the officers head out to patrol.
So we still monitor the gates to make sure anyone who does access the grounds has a legitimate reason to be here. We have officers patrolling the grounds because we have a lot of assets out here. Make sure that everything stays protected and ready to go for the next day.
Commander Jones says this is done to put fairgoers' minds at ease.
That you've done enough and that you've planned for every contingency. You do the best you can, and then you adjust as you need to.
In Des Moines, Khalil Maycock, Local 5 News, we are Iowa.
And Commander Jones says opening day of the fair went smoothly. He gave us a breakdown of some fair activity. On opening day, they had 10 calls for service, 1 arrest for theft, and a couple of children in possession of alcohol. Meantime, this evening, we're learning of attendance on the first day of this year's fair, down compared to 2019. Nearly 78,000 people attended yesterday compared to 85,000 in 2019. That's an 8.5% decrease. The coronavirus caused organizers to postpone last year's fair.